on this topic is if you can touch up on masks and sanitizers. I have to put masks on, and we have a very simple system here at our office. When employees work, we have about 100 employees that are working here, and we have different color wristbands. Green is you're comfortable for high five, handshake, and fist bumps. Yellow is you just want to do one of these things. You give me an elbow and that's it. And red is don't get close to me, keep 6 feet apart. So all our employees are very comfortable. But what are your thoughts about the mask and hand sanitizers?
So let me say this.
That's going to be the thumbnail, just so you know.
Look, this is about personal responsibility. We recognize a store saying no shoes, no shirt, no service. Hey, no mask, no hand washing, no service. Look, even if it has 5% efficacy, with this infective a mischief maker, let's take the 5%. But what I think it really says to anybody is, look, I realize how serious this is. And me wearing this maybe isn't going to do much for me. Maybe it's not going to do much for you, but at least now you and I know that there is something going on, and we really ought to pay attention for this. So to me, it's more of a little sign saying, this is the real deal, and let's treat it like the real deal. And I think there's enough, there's a cute little study, not if you like mice studies, but so they took a bunch of mice and they put them in 2 cages and glass all around, except the partition between the pages were surgical masks. And the one set of mice were all infected with COVID, and the other set of mice were uninfected. And they left it like that. The mice on the other side never caught COVID. And I think there's enough anecdotes in Texas where the 2 hairdressers were infected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they had 120 clients, maybe 200 clients. None of those people got it. I'll give you a personal example. At Gundry MD, we film every Friday, and we have a skeleton crew. Everybody is masked. I take my mask off when I'm in front of the camera. People are, clicking clapboards and near me. And a few weeks ago, it's been a month now, one of these individuals, and we test all the time, one of these individuals tested positive. And nobody tested, caught it, including me. And, and he was around me, but he had a mask on. And so it's just so dumb easy to do. Now, am I biased? I've worn a mask all my life, so it's no big deal for me. But the idea that masks are going to make you retain CO2 or cut your oxygen levels, I got news here to you. There's so many studies of surgeons and surgical personnel. It doesn't drop your oxygen level. It doesn't increase CO2. These are, I don't know where this stuff comes from, but just for now, it just says, hey, let's take this seriously.
I think the part, I saw your video about masks where you said it doesn't work. I saw the mask video you did saying it actually doesn't work. But when you go out and you're putting it on, I used to get uncomfortable when I would get on flights and see, some of the folks that are traveling from Asia that had masks on. I'm like, listen, that concerns me. They're paranoid. We used to say they're overly paranoid.
Right.
And now America's becoming the overly paranoid. And I've looked at so many different folks on what they've said. Even I think Fauci said in one of the videos, he said it doesn't work. It doesn't have anything that's going to do. It's not going to prevent. The virus can still get through. And I've seen folks like yourself say the same thing. But then I wonder, why are people wearing it if the experts are saying it doesn't work? What's the purpose of it? I understand social distancing fully.
Yeah.
I fully understand.
I think the main thing is it's just a sign that, come on, let's just keep that distance. Let's be aware. Yeah, masks do not filter viral particles. But I think one of the things that's becoming clearer and clearer is that this virus travels on water droplets. And water droplets are caught by these masks. And I think maybe that's where I was wrong, and I'm happy to say it. And I think Fauci early on, he was reading the literature about virus transmission through masks, and that's what I was reading. But he was also worried that our frontline workers, we didn't have enough masks. I mean, clearly we didn't have enough masks. And even if masks were minimally effective, it's all we had, right?
Yeah.
And
You're almost worried that, well, let's get those guys to have it instead of us. Okay, interesting strategy. Interesting strategy from his end.